Hello everyone, I am Erika of Beadingschool.com and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly beady broadcast. Today we are going to see what kind of inspiration, colors and shape are we going to play with during the next theme of the Beading School Academy. But first, please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. You should be able to see me in real time from the Beading School Facebook page and also from the Beading School YouTube channel. I see you ladies already started to chat. Kimberly says, so looking forward to this. These box opening days make me so happy. Ladies, can you please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me? And Linda says, my heart and prayers are with the people in my home state, California. And indeed, before we would talk about any kinds of beads, before we would talk about whatever other kinds of matters, I would like to say that my heart is breaking when I see what's happening in the United States, and this is absolutely horrible. And we posted already in the Beading School Club that please, ladies, let us know how you are. Let us know if you are okay, if your loved ones are okay. I really wish that this disaster passes soon, and yeah, we get through this together. And all the strength to everyone. And Sheila says that she can see me and hear me. So thank you so much for letting me know, Sheila. I see in the meanwhile Ginny, Lisette, Georgina, Christina, Anita, Jacqueline, Kirsten, Kimberly, Rachel, Faye. Faye got up early today. Sparrow, Wendy, Shelley, Sherry, Ingrid, Malia, Jennifer, Irene, Kata is here. Linda, Lita, Sharon, Asta, Eve, Christine, Bernadette, Katja, Kristen, Rita, Cindy, Miriam is here, Lutka, Heather, Christy, Tahitia. Tahitia is a new beater with us, I think. Welcome, Tahitia. Antoinette, Elena, Terry. Terry says, sending love and prayers to every single person affected by these horrible fires. Molly, Marta, Vanya, Sherry, Marceline, Zuzka, Corinne, Aniko, Zuzi, Sue, Nancy is here, and Gisela. So lovely ladies, are you prepared for today's unboxing? And Beatrix is also here. Before we would start, I would also like to share some general information. I would like to thank everyone who placed an order in the bead shop, in the Beading School bead shop at beadingschool.com during the past week. As you might know, we had this special offer that with orders above a certain amount, you could get Ruxandra's beautiful tutorial for these stars from the Celestial Lantern team as a gift. So thank you so much, everyone who went for it. And we will be in touch with your gift tutorial tomorrow. And we would also like to thank everyone who adopted one or two or more from the abundance bags. I selected the word abundance as a guideline for my 2025. And as you know, everything what happens at Beading School, what I talk about, what kind of jewels I bead or what I write about, they are very, very much connected to my personal life. Sometimes it's absolutely obvious. Sometimes those who know can read between the lines, sometimes you can think, but indeed, like, I think I can say for everyone that, especially in today's world, it's so easy to get scared of scarcity, especially when something unexpected happens, or especially when there is a big change in our life. And we need to trust that thanks to the warmth and love and kindness that we have in our power to create, there will be abundance in our lives. And yeah, thank you for adopting the abundance bags. And yeah, this is when actually we had the abundance bags available until today's coffee time with Erika. So thank you everyone, and I hope that you will love them very, very much. In the meanwhile, Tanya joined us, Hannah from Iceland, Molly got her calendar yesterday, and Timmy is here, and Allison. Thank you, ladies. So today it's time to see what's inside the first Beadingschool Academy Team Box of 2025. For beaders who might not know yet what Beadingschool Academy is, you can get to know more about it at beadingschoolacademy.com. And it is a bi-monthly membership program for beaders. And based on the feedback, what we get from you ladies, and based on witnessing your jewels and witnessing your growth as beaders, I dare to say that this is the most valuable BD membership out there. We are all about quality, we are all about learning together, we are all about supporting each other and having fun while working with the team boxes. And every 2 months, like always for 2 months, we are focusing on one specific collection. When I decided that I really want to grow as a jewelry designer, then I found that working in collections enables me to really focus on a specific color combination and some specific shapes, but also work with a specific source of inspiration. And that focus enables me to grow much more than when I was jumping from one completely different project to another completely different project. And for years, I was thinking about it, that what is an ideal time frame? And I found that 2 months are ideal for me. It's not too much, not too little, enough time to get focused on something and play with it, but not too much so I don't get bored. And I invite every beader to join me in this adventure and become a Beading School Academy student at beadingschoolacademy.com. We have 3 different levels of student memberships. Yellow memberships are virtual with a tutorial. Turquoise memberships are coming with a beautifully designed theme box and also with a gift tutorial. And the fuchsia big membership comes with a full extra box with lots of extra goodies and with at least 2 beautiful tutorials. You can also use your boxes for No One Has to Be Alone workshops, and also our friends designers are creating jewels and tutorials from the boxes. So it's really like a very valuable thing with like mini challenges, storytelling nights. So a lot is happening with every team. And we were now saying goodbye to the Celestial Lantern team, And Lita says about it, it is going to be very hard to give up the celestial lantern colors. They have been so very inspiring, and the designs for this theme have been so amazing. Almost as good as Jardin Majorelle. Lita, thank you so much. And yeah, I'm so happy that you liked the Celestial Lantern, and Jardin Majorelle was one of my favorites too. But now, let's see, what are we going to play with now? So, as you might have heard from me already, I spent a big part of my 20s and my soon to be over 30s with exploring the world. And instead of the comfort of 5-star hotels and all inclusive beaches, I always preferred walking between ordinary people and sitting down on the ground to listen to their stories and to share their drinks and meals that they graciously offered to share. I got to know coffee with a big piece of burning coal dropped into it in Indonesia, and I drank an insane amount of mint tea in Morocco. However, it wasn't always easy right away from the beginning when I visited another country. Sometimes I got overwhelmed, I had difficulties finding vegetarian food, or I even got sick for a while. One of the first countries I visited was India. I wasn't able to navigate the street, to find the train that I needed, or to make myself understood in English. It wasn't what I expected. I had the newest edition of Lonely Planet in my backpack, and it didn't help. A few years later, we traveled to Morocco with my sister, and the labyrinth of the cities and the snake charmers and the monkey dancers on the square that I couldn't imagine that they still exist someplace in the world, they took us by surprise. Yet, at the end, discomforts like this make us more experienced, make us wiser, stronger, and richer in our hearts and minds. We discover that the world is so much more colorful than we have imagined it to be, even if it seems sometimes scary first. There are a lot more ways to say welcome, thank you, or I love you than we knew of. And these experiences, traveling outside of our comfort zones, make us better prepared for when life throws at us other kinds of obstacles. One of the best places to get to know a new country and its communities is by visiting the local market. New smells, new tastes, colors, noises are awaiting us. But especially handshakes and stories that we get to hear if we accept the invitation to sit down and if we dare to ask the questions that go under the surface. So today, I would like to invite you to visit the spice bazaars of India, Turkey, of Egypt, of Morocco. We will explore the rich colors of gemstones. We will smell saffron and rose petals. We will learn about local arts and crafts. And in the meantime, in the Beadingschool Club and in the virtual classroom of the Beadingschool Academy, we will share tips how to haggle. We will recommend to each other food that we tasted and tell each other how we navigated something that was scary first, but by finding our inner peace, we ended up enjoying and embracing it. So lovely, ladies. Will you join me on this colorful adventure with the newest Spice Bazaar team of the Beadingschool Academy? Hands up if you are curious about this. Lutka is saying, oh, and Ingrid is excited, and Lita says, oh, wow. For Alison, it already sounds fabulous. And Kimberly says, I'm so excited just by hearing the topic and place. Lita is fully in. And let's see the little video that Mona and Attila made for us. In the meantime, I think I managed to switch my hand camera. Switch to my hand camera, and please let me know if you can hear me. And please let me know if you can see my bead mat. And Molly says, wow, just the colors I was hoping for this month. Sparrow says, yes, yes, yes. Tanya already fainted. Zuzi says, spices and local dishes, something very typical, are my favorites and souvenirs. And Martha says she can hear me and see me. Wonderful. Thank you so much, ladies. So let's see what's inside this new box. So this is how it looks like. And as I said, we have 3 different levels of membership. And the one that I am opening is the bigger box, the fuchsia level. And let's see. And Sherry, you guessed the correct colors. I actually wanted to mention it, that you totally got it. I was smiling when I saw your comment. So when you open it, this is something extra. We always include a little gift. And in this case, these are 3mm Preciosa Loch Rose crystals. The Loch Rose crystals are flat from the back. That's the black one is the back side. And there is a jet AB, an AB effect on the front. And these have a hole in the middle, so they are perfect for bead embroidery. But if you actually turn 2 pieces back to each other, then you can even create kind of a bead. I included this in the alizarin pendant 2 years ago. So those of you who have the tutorial, you can also bead the original version of alizarin. There were 2 versions included with seed beads or loch roses. So now you will also get some loch roses with your box. And let's see what's inside. You can see that this is a fuchsia level box, even from the little sticker that holds together the wrapping paper. So I try to open it as carefully as possible. And this is the first impression that you will have. As you can see, there will be something very special, but like several very, very special pieces in the box. So this is how it looks like. And now let's see one by one what's included. We have a lot to look at. There are about 40 different components, cabochons, and beads in the box. And I will start with one of my favorites, the Tanzanite ear-stud, 10-stone ear studs. And when you walk around in a bazaar, for example in Marrakesh, then you will find lots of gemstones. And the aesthetics, it's a bit rough but beautiful, and you kind of feel how much handicrafts are present in everything that they do. So I went for a bit rougher look with some of the components in this case. This is, by the way, included only in the fuchsia level box, and of course we will have ear studs with different kinds of gemstones available later. So these are with Tanzanite. And there is a front to back facing loop at the bottom. And the beads, they are actually faceted, not smooth, so they have a really, really interesting look. Actually, we always have a retro no one has to bead alone right after unboxing. And the sample that we have from Aniko, it uses these ear studs. So at the end, you will see how they look like in a jewel. And Kimberly, you know what? I kind of knew that you will like them. Like, somehow I felt that this is your style. Kimberly says that these are amazing. Thank you so much for saying that, and I can't wait to see them in your jewels. And then some of you say that the glass cabochon, and yes, indeed, Beatrix, they are real gemstones. So some of you said that the glass cabochons caught your eyes. And this will be included in the fuchsia level box, and there can be 3 colors alternating. So you will not get 3 of these, but you will either receive a blue, a green, or a red one. And these come from the Czech Republic, and they are handmade, hand pressed, and hand painted. So actually they are made by one of the oldest methods of glassmaking, when every piece is manually pressed instead of just jumping out of a machine. And then there is a team of ladies who take them home and they paint them one by one to the colors that are desired. So you can bezel them, or you can use them in bead embroidery. It is up to you. And then I have here something very special also for the fuchsia level Beadingschool Academy students. And it is a Neumann clasp from Germany. We named it the Spice Bazaar clasp, of course. And you might remember that together with Andrea, we visited the Neumann clasp factory in September. And actually, we managed to get a peek of how these were made. So when the owner Hans showed us everything in the factory, then these were in the process of making. So I even managed to take a picture for you how it looked like when it was not ready yet. So there are two questions turned apart from each other, and then in the middle you have a glass pearl and 6 crystals adorning the questions. It's a box clasp, so I need to push this to open. And then when I close it again, then there is a little click, so then you know that it closed securely. And Tanya said it looks like a little treasure box. And there is such a perfect clasp for this theme. And I'm really happy that you feel the connection to the theme already through the components. And then I have here glass beads from the Czech Republic that we haven't worked with yet. But I used to work with this shape in the past and I liked it a lot. So I was looking forward to include it in a theme box finally. And these are fire polished donut beads, faceted donut beads in opaque turquoise. The size is 5 times 7 millimeter, and everyone will receive 10 pieces of these. And it is a beautiful green. Oh my god, I'm writing with a fountain pen these days. I'm journaling a lot and my hands are so always so dirty from the ink. Sorry about that. So these are the beautiful green turquoise donut beads. Let's see what else we have here. Another shape that we are going to explore are the rectangle beads from Miyuki. So Miyuki we know for the Japanese precision, and these rectangles, they are the biggest Miyuki beads that I have ever worked with. There is a ridge on the sides, and when I was working with them, then I actually joined 2 pieces next to each other as they are perfect little building blocks. I will try to brighten my screen a bit. It was a bit dark. How do you like it? So these are my favorite bronze colored Miyuki beads, and I think they will also be great for bead embroidery as they are flat and they can be easily sewn down. Then we were talking about it, that there are not enough tutorials in the beading world for size 6 Miyuki seed beads. So I decided to include them again in a theme box, and I found the absolutely most beautiful color that I have seen. And it is dyed rose brown silver lined alabaster. And it's like a milky color with a bronze shine, and it just looks amazing. And it really reminds me also of pieces of glass that I saw in the bazaars. So I think the mood of this color, it really fits the theme. Then I have here a much more ordinary Miyuki shape that we all love, but I have a feeling that there is never enough of these. And since, for example, in Morocco, we see so often mosaics, then I've had a feeling that we absolutely need some half tilla beads in the collection. And these are included in both the turquoise and the fuchsia level boxes. And there will be two colors alternating, the matted transparent cobalt AB and matted opaque cobalt luster. And Rachel is asking how many grams are in the bag. And dear Rachel, I don't remember now by heart, but we will have an article on the Beading School blog listing everything that is included in the team box. And there you can check the amounts for everything. When you are taking your time in the bazaar, then sometimes you find real treasures. And one of the most amazing, blingiest treasures that you can find in the Spice Bazaar Beading School Academy team box is a bag of true to fire polished beads that are gold plated with 24 karat gold. So these are the blingiest possible fire polished beads that you can, glass beads that you can have. And Tanya is asking if the R15s fit in the ditch of a rectangle, and I think they would stay there, but this is not something that I have tried, so I really recommend trying it, and please share it when you try it, because as this is also a new shape for me, then I don't yet have that much experience. So we are also learning together, and thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. Then I have here fire polished beads. I have two sizes in the same color to make them match nicely, and it's the matte metallic gold iris in the sizes 3 and 4 millimeter. And these provide a nice backdrop for the vibrant gemstone colors, I would say. We always need, if we want to show vibrant colors, then we also need a bit of matte in our jewels, because only by creating real contrast can we showcase what we want. So that's why I selected the matte metallic gold iris fire polished beads. Then we also have here some glass pearls, and I have a beautiful ring from Morocco that was very, very much on my mind when I was designing the team box. And in the middle of the ring, I will show you later, there is a piece of red coral. And in Morocco, you see lots of gemstones, turquoise, lapis, red coral. And that's why I selected the dark coral color for our glass pearls. So we will have 3 sizes in the same color, 2, 3, and 4 millimeters. So we can play with the same size in same color in different sizes. And in my opinion, this is nice to have to bring back that gemstone feel of the red coral that I have in my ring. And by the way, the quality of these glass beads, this is like, it's equal to the highest, best brands that you find on the market. Terry says she loves this thread. And now, let's see some Delica colors. I selected 3 different ones. 2 of them are in every box. The frosted opaque glaze pecan and the matted opaque glazed Bayberry AB, they are included in both boxes. And then the fuchsia level students, they have a third bag, and it's the Duracoat galvanized matte dark cranberry. So we are going to play with these 3 colors of Miyuki Delica seed beads. And Linda is asking if the pearls are checked. Yes, indeed they are. And Cindy says about the red coral pearls, perfect for Valentine's Day too. I love this color. But now, let's get back to some more substantial pieces. I have so many beautiful things there. Oh my god, the best is just coming. So, for example, I have here the tiniest Preciosa Suwon rhinestones. These are the size 2.8 millimeter, and I selected blue zircon in the gold colored setting, and everyone will receive 20 pieces of this. And blue zircon next to the red coral. I think it's an amazing combination. And then, oh my god, this, I was looking forward to play with this for such a long time. And I really hope that you will like them as much as I do. So these are included in the fuchsia level boxes. And these are a pair of 9 times 18 millimeter navets. Also, we have claw settings included for them. But while most of the time the navets we play with are ordinary glass, or sometimes they are Preciosa, these are cubic zirconia. So ladies, like, brace yourself. When you will be opening your boxes, make sure to sit down, because these navets, they are the best quality navets you can have. The sparkle is different. Already when you take them to your hand, then you will notice how heavy they are compared to the normal glass navets. So this is like truly the best quality. Lots of sparkle. And I always say that the yellow color, it stands for positivity. In beading school's sign, the mandala. So I hope that these will brighten your day every time you look at them. And indeed, they will be available in different colors. Sparrow says that they look like citrine, and Tanya says she needs sunglasses. And they are even better in real life. I also love the combination with the gemstone earrings very much. I think the purple and the yellow, they go together wonderfully. Georgina says, you are spoiling us. Well, I love doing that, ladies. So brace yourself for the next piece. It's going to be a pair of earrings included in everyone's team boxes, turquoise and fuchsia students. And these are flower ear studs in turquoise color with a tiny piece of cubic zirconia in the middle. In Muslim countries like Morocco, for example, but also a big part of India, or of course Turkey, it is forbidden to paint faces. So that's why you see lots of flowers as decorations. For example, even on buildings, then you have the marble inlaid with gemstones like the Taj Mahal. Then it's full of beautiful flowers. And that's why I chose the flower-shaped earrings. They will later be available also in white and red, but I think the turquoise was the best, of course. And Nancy says, you always raise the bar for us. What a tremendous amount of thought and creativity go into your teams. You are such a special woman. And thank you so much, Nancy. And Sharon likes them too. Thank you, Sharon. And let's see what else do we have here. I have here something else to spoil our fuchsia level beaders, and it is a historic filigree made in the Czech Republic. The designs of historic filigrees are from the first half of the 20th century. They were the stampings and the machines. They were found by the family who runs the manufactory these days in a scrapyard where they were thrown out after the Second World War. But the filigrees themselves, they are newly made in a collaboration of the manufactory and beading school, and we are reviving new shapes whenever we can. So this is a new shape that we decided to revive and that you will find in your fuchsia level team boxes. Miriam says, historic filigree is always welcome on my bead mat. I think we can even start attaching beads all around this with brick stitch and then building it up to a bigger piece. So this gives new opportunities again. And Tanya likes the flowers that I showed, that there is actually a star in the middle. I think that detail is absolutely amazing indeed. Then something more classic. Regarding shapes, we have Preciosa Bicon beads included in the 4mm size in turquoise color. And this is matching the turquoise of the earrings perfectly. Then I have here, okay, this is going to be the signature cabochon in the turquoise and the fuchsia boxes, so everyone will receive one. And this is a dyed gemstone of a rare shape, and our Veronka is playing with it to create the first signature jewel of the collection. It is identical from the front and the back. It's nicely cut. It's big enough so we can bezel it. So I'm really curious how you will play with it. And I also really like it when the light shines through. What do you think? Sparrow says, oh my goodness. Then I have here clasps included in both bead boxes. And this is called the Lantern Toggle Clasp. And everyone will receive 2 pairs of this. And I think the design, it just goes so nicely with this oriental theme, this part, but also the bar part. And my idea is to maybe use these parts as decorations at the bottom of earrings, so you don't actually have to stick to using them as clasps, but you can get creative. And Beatrix says, I am fascinated from the colors and materials. It gives the idea of exotic lanterns or Indian palaces. I am very curious for the jewels we will make. And Sinya says, that cabochon is beyond words. And Hannah says, the nuggets are in the same color as my saffron night tea. Oh, ladies, I'm so very happy that the theme resonates with you and that you feel the connection between the pieces that I selected and the theme that we are going to work with. To help you with the earrings that are included, the ear studs in everyone's boxes. We also have here earring stoppers with a matching golden insert. Then I have here a little pendant that is included in everyone's box, and it is absolutely beautiful. It has 4 pieces of cubic zirconias and a beautiful, very, very detailed decoration, even if the pendant itself is only 10 times 10 millimeters. So this is what I'm talking about. And the color of the cubic zirconia is like red magma, I would say. And Marta says, we are going to be the Spice Girls, this team. That's so funny. Susie, please make a note that we will need to ask during our Wednesday Wanderings that which Spice Girl we would like to be during the Spice Bazaar team. That's too funny, Marta. Louisa likes the toggle clasps that I showed earlier. And Terry says that this is making her think of Aladdin. Indeed. And after this, it's time to see one of the special metal findings included in the fuchsia level box. And this is the Spice Bazaar pendant. You can actually hang 3 different things at the bottom connected to a beaded motif. And there is a hidden heart. And Tanya says, now, thanks to Aladdin, she's allowed to make 3 wishes. Please do. That's another very good idea to talk about. So this has, again, so many crystals and such a nice decoration. And Claire says, I already sense all the spices in the bazaar. We will also talk about different crafts from different countries. So there is a lot to discover in the bazaar. We just need to dare to get lost in the market. I also have here a pair of connectors that is included in everyone's box, and it is another piece including real gemstones, this time Amazonite, with gold colored metal parts. So a pair of these will be included in everyone's box. And these are actually super tiny, like 4 times 15 millimeters, but the quality is really, really, really good. And they are so nice and detailed. And Faye says, I can't wait to read the articles for this team. And Cindy says, this has made me think of a genie. Oh, then wait for the next one, dear Cindy, what I'm going to show a little bit later, because now I would like to get back to some Miyuki seed beads. So we will have 3 different colors of size 15 Miyuki seed beads in our boxes. There is, for everyone, Duracoat galvanized champagne included. But our fuchsia level beaders, they will also get Duracoat galvanized light smoky pewter. So in case that you want to go for warmer tones, you can choose the champagne, and if you want to stay with slightly colder tones, then you can choose the light smoky pewter. And a third color included, and they will be alternating. You will either receive the Duracoat galvanized dark sea foam or the Duracoat galvanized sea foam to go with all the beautiful turquoise in the box. And since we are here with Miyuki, then I will also show you the size 11s, and these are the Duracoat galvanized pewter included in everyone's boxes. Then I have here 2 more Preciosa crystals. The 3mm Preciosa Bicon beads in fuchsia color, and of course, like turquoise and fuchsia together. That's, I think, one of the nicest you can have. And then we have here the nuggets, and we have a beading school jewel ready. And for me, the fuchsia and the turquoise together, it brings back beautiful memories of India and Indian markets. But the other, oh, I have 2 more Preciosas here actually, more cabochons. So everyone will receive 8mm Preciosa chatons in amethyst, 6 pieces, and also a Preciosa Rivoli in the 12mm size in blue zircon. I have here 2 more shaped beads. One of them is a good old classic matte dark bronze gem duo beads. Oh, Linda says, in the meantime, I remember many years ago my grandma came to visit us in Israel, and she went to a market in Jerusalem, which is very lively, and she bought a sheepskin vest and was very good at haggling. We can share with each other how to haggle in the best way. So I'm curious if you learned some tricks from her, Linda. And the other shaped bead that we are going to play with, these are 2 whole bar beads in Pacifica watermelon. These are made in the Czech Republic, and they come from the same family as the beam beads, for example. So the distance between the holes is the same as it is for the beam beads and for a bunch of others made in the Czech Republic. And what I was thinking about is that, for example, it will be easy to create a circle, like a mandala shaped motif, by alternating between gem duos and the new bar beads. So I think it's nice that these 2 colors are also going well together. Zuzi says, Georgina is asking for a tutorial in haggling, and Zuzi already answers, even before Georgina's comment. Step 1, make a friend with the seller and call him by your first name. Of course. That's like such a good advice and really a valuable advice. When I was in Morocco and I walked through the bazaars many times, and in my street when I used to live, after a day or 2 or 3, the sellers started to know me, but they couldn't remember Erika, so they called me Hungaria. I'm Hungarian, and sometimes I say I'm from Slovakia, sometimes I say I'm Hungarian, because both are true. So the sellers in my street started to call me Hungaria, and that was so funny. That was my pet name for the week. But and Sparrow says, happy to see the bar beads. I have so many and never use them. So now we will supply you with tutorials for sure, dear Sparrow. And I have 2 more components here, and one of them is a cabochon and one of them is a metal finding. Which one would you like to see first? Both are included in the fuchsia level boxes only, so you can know that both are absolutely beautiful and super special. So what do you vote for, cabochon or metal finding? And Susie says, my dad spent a year in Libya in the 80s, so he passed as many tips to me as possible. And Lita is the first to answer that she wants to see the cabochon. So cabochon it is. So, or frequent beading school or regular beading school beaders, they might know when you see a little fuchsia bag like this, that it hides an art cabochon from the beading school atelier. And there was a shape in the past that you loved very much, and we finally managed to bring it back, and actually we are also in the process of creating more tutorials. And I have different colors. You might hear that there are more cabochons in my hands. You will receive one, but there will be alternating colors, so it will be a surprise that which color do you receive. And the shape that we brought back is the square, and these are the shades and colors that you might get. So we will have this beautiful cappuccino. Zuzi used an oval in this color during the Advent season, and I absolutely love it with turquoise, for example, or this Amazonite color. So beautiful, I think. Or you can receive this dark blue, but it brings back the mysticum of the spice bazaars and countries to discover, cultures to learn about, with as if there were glitters inside. And then we have different turquoise tones. Some of them are actually painted with the same color, but they come out differently from the kiln. And this is also a very interesting one. So these are the 6 tones or 6 colors that can be alternating in your theme boxes. And Miriam is hoping for a turquoise one. But now let's see that what is the very last component, and as I said, it's going to be a metal finding. It's called Heart of the Bazaar, and it's a pendant. And it reminds me of a lantern that you can see in one of the bazaars. And this is one of the most amazing pendants that I have ever seen. It consists of different parts. You can hang it up through this part. You can use it also on its own as on a single rope of size 15s. And every part of it is amazingly detailed. This is the side, and through the side you can see that there is actually a chaton inside. The back and the sides are identical. This is the bottom. And you can actually... Okay. Mine is, it seems to be challenging to open, but I got a note from the treasury. Yeah, okay, I just had to push it a little bit with the pliers, that you can actually open the lantern and you can change the color of the chaton that's inside. The way how we discovered, because first I could not open it, the way how we discovered it is that one of our colleagues, Tibor, he was actually complaining to Zuzi when we met last week that he had to close again about 100 of the lanterns because they came open, and he put back carefully all the chatons for you instead of just packing them next to each other. So please appreciate that extra effort from Tibor. Thank you so much, Tibor, for doing that. And Rachel is asking what type of metal is this and where was it made. So this comes from Asia, and we have several trusted partners that we order from, and we are very, very, very picky when it comes to metal. So of course we always choose only the ones that follow the regulations in the European Union. And Marcelina, absolutely gorgeous pendant, and it opens. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, dear Marcelina. So lovely, ladies. If you don't have a Beadingschool Academy box yet, then I just put on the page, on the screen, the link where you can get one. I will also post it into the chat. And I would like to invite everyone to join the Academy if you are not a student yet. And if you are, and you know what I am talking about when it comes to the value, then I would like to kindly ask you to share the news about the Beadingschool Academy. When the box arrives, please take a picture, show it to your beading friends, and please help us by spreading the news about Beadingschool and Beadingschool Academy. And this really, really helps us a lot, and it is very, very important. And thank you so much for doing that. And Sparrow writes in the meanwhile, my husband always comments on the quality of the metals in my boxes. He is in metal fabrication for a living. Oh my God, that's amazing, Sparrow. And say hi to your husband. I'm so happy that he as a professional is happy with the quality. And Linda finds it another amazing box. Thank you so much, Linda, and everyone. I also have a bit of practical information for you. I will switch back to my face camera. Just a moment. I need to zoom out. So, the Beadingschool Academy student membership comes with many perks. Participation in the mini challenge with a storytelling night. And also the option to top up your boxes. It means that since shipping is already included with your box, then we would like to offer you the possibility that if you need something or if you want something, there is a slight difference between needing and wanting. We as beaders know it very well. So if you need something extra for your bead mats, then we are super happy to join it together with your box and send everything together, so you save on shipping. And you can do that by we will start shipping the boxes on Thursday. So to make sure that we can join your extra orders with your team box, please place your order by Wednesday, or you also get a notification when the order is completed, and then it's definitely closed. It means that the ladies closed the package and they can't open it anymore because it is prepared for shipping. So you can do that. You can do that until Wednesday night for sure, or until your box is marked completed. And of course, we also prepared extras for your Beadingschool Academy team boxes. So if you have a feeling that you like the cabochons very much, or you like the Miyuki beads very much, or you like the metal findings very much, then we prepared bundles containing those. And if you go for a bundle, then you say, in this case, then you save 10% on the price. So I really recommend going for that if you like what you saw. And we will have a mini challenge for our Beadingschool Academy students, as always. And as it is becoming very, very hard to select our talent winners, then we started to select material that you need to use in your challenge pieces to win the talent prize. We also have a lucky winner prize. And this time I would like to ask you to use a chaton, one preciosa chaton at least, and the check bar beads that I showed you. And since the Beadingschool Academy, it is a massive program. As you've heard, there is the storytelling night, the mini challenge, all kinds of tutorials, articles, and of course we also have an article with links that what's included in your bead box. So we have a so-called virtual classroom that is your main point of orientation. So you can find it. I will show you in a little while. I will share my screen. And you can find it by clicking on Academy in the main menu at beadingschool.com. And I mentioned the What's Inside the Box article. You can find it on the Beading School blog. And next week, during Coffee Time with Erika, I will show you the first jewels that you can make from the Spice Bazaar Beading School Academy theme box. So we will have another article that will help you a lot, because since many designers are working with the box, then sometimes you will need to make choices that which jewel would you like to make. And next week I am coming with the material lists to help you with creating your mini kits. And on Thursday, the day after tomorrow, we will have a retro no one has to bead alone. It means that we will bead a design that was already a theme a few years ago, but if you want, it can be beaded from the box also. Since we are starting to ship the boxes on Thursday, then you won't have your box yet on that day, but if you want, you can choose already colors that come from the that are like the box, or and we always try to choose a jewel that is made from basic types of bead shapes, so to make sure that you have it, or like have to give a big chance that you have the beads already in your stash. And sorry, I was mistaken. Aniko chose the flower earrings for this, not the gemstone one, so you can see the ballerina earrings with the gemstones. And please, I would like to repeat it, that please talk about Beading School and talk about the Beading School Academy as many times as you can on your own social media. Please keep recommending Beading School. If you feel it that we give you value, please keep recommending it in different beading groups. It is essential for us to keep coming together and beat together. Yeah, thank you so much for doing that. And I see questions. I will return to questions at the very end. I would like to keep my focus, and then you will have, lovely ladies, space to ask all kinds of questions. I will just quickly share what I wanted to share. So just a moment. Can you see my screen now? Please let me know. Then Miriam in the meantime says the colors of this box are wonderful. I will need an additional bead bundle. And Susie loves the cabochon selection. And Sharon says that she can see me. So I wanted to show you. If you become a Beadingschool Academy student, then the virtual classroom opens up for you. You need to, that is your main point of orientation for the Beadingschool Academy. You need to click on Academy in the main menu. This is what you will see. Some general information about the lunch break, about no one has to be the lone workshops. And then here at the bottom, you will see all the teams that we have been playing with during since the opening of the Beadingschool Academy. The first one was Magic Garden in 2021, September, October. Oh my God, I don't want to believe that it was 2021. And the first one you will see here is the Spice Bazaar. Zuzi, thank you for opening the virtual classroom. And when you click on it, then you will find the different articles and tutorials. They are not all of them, or like now very little of them are online because we just opened the box today. We have a video here how to use the virtual classroom to make sure that you make the most of it. And then we also have an article called What's Inside Your Box. So you will find here a little bit of the introduction. But most importantly, there is a complete list of the material, of the bundles also, and also the material that you can find in the boxes. So if you say like, I like the nuggets, then you can search for the nuggets here and top up your box or order some extras. You always see, for example, like 1x 12mm Preciosa Rivoli in blue zircon. So if you click here, then you open up all the 12mm Preciosa Rivolis in case you want to choose more colors. And if you click on the blue zircon, then it opens up only the blue zircon to make it easy for you. We love comfortable bead shopping. And then later, we will open up for you the first Jewels article and the storytelling night, the mini challenge, the quiz. We also have a quiz every time. We already have the date of the lunch break with Susie, and it's going to be on the 1st of February. And besides that, we have also an inspirations part in the bead shop, the Spice Bazaar inspiration part, where you can see in one place all the bundles, all the cabochons, all the beads, all the components. This comes, you can find it here. It's called Inspiration. And then we have here all the themes of the Beadingschool Academy to find what was included. I also recommend checking out the new in the bead shop part. And there you can see what we added recently. And thank you, ladies, for your patience. I would like to return now to random questions. So Gapamu says, hi Erika, is it possible that you can put in your mind to make a necklace for us in a video, since yet there are only pendants? I need inspiration for necklaces for all those great pendants. Dear Gapamu, so I actually have 2 videos where I am talking about how to turn your pendants into necklaces. So Zuzi, are you still here with us? If yes, can you please make a note of posting the link of the how to make a necklace article? There might be an article, and there is for sure a video. I just found the video. I will share the link. So Gapamu, I hope this helps. It's not really possible for me, by the way, to make a full necklace during the video, because even the pendant takes an hour. So it's like time-wise, it's unfortunately not possible to bead a full necklace, but this video will help you a lot with turning your pendants into finished necklaces. And please, if you have any questions, then please ask them in the Beading School Club. And then, do we have any other questions? So Lisa is asking, can you tell us the needed pieces for the mini challenge? What is the check bar? So the check bar is one of the shapes included in the box, and the shapes for the mini challenge are the bar beads and the 8mm chatons. So lovely ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really happy that you liked the new theme, and I can't wait to show you the jewels that you can make. And see you all on Thursday with the retro no one has to bead along and the ballerina motif. Thank you, lovelies. Stay creative. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and see you also in the Beading School Club. Bye bye.